All right, so we got a good color pattern going down here. The 60 inches down on this bottom, and this hole through the corn that runs through the corn is right here about. And so we'll go do the 60 inch. I think what I'm gonna do is just combine it, let it make its color pattern, see how it turns out. And the red up here is the storm damage. It's either good corn or no corn. Anywhere that it's red, there was just zero corn. You know, it looked like that. There's just spots like this all over the field. But it is what it is. But yeah, let's get over to that 60 inch corn. I have to say, this is very weird combining. This is bizarro. So the point of this was not to see on our first year if it could compete on yield, but to see if it would even grow in our climate, if it would work. And so it grew. Now we just need to figure the system out and go from there. Maybe a guy needs to do hybrid testing to see if one hybrid is better than another. But yeah. You see that vetch climbing up in some spots. Cows would still be grazing this big time. It's kind of interesting. There are a lot of good looking ears. And yield seems to be fairly close to the average of the rest of the field. So it was pretty good, pretty field average. Then over here the stand started to take a hit, and you can see through the field how it just got beat up. So on a year like this, like I said before, I mean, you can see holes in the stand up there. You can see how it's beat here and then here, and you know, it just got beat to crap. That's why I'm not spending a whole lot of time. I'm trying to be overly scientific, but you can see the color pattern was coming along pretty good, seeming to be pretty average with the field, and so we'll keep cleaning this little stuff up and go from there. So over here is a fair looking piece of stand, and it's still yielding big beautiful ears. It kind of impressive. I think I like it. Don't know where to go with it. So that's the end of 60. So now we're into 30, and over here, I hate to say it is normally a hot spot. You look back in like 2017 and 18 videos, this spot over here is a good spot. I don't know why, but it's a hot spot. But you could see the stand coming across, and you can even see the difference in this pass versus this pass. It's quite a bit different. But yeah, so all in all right, so the 60 inch, I don't know if I'd call it 100% success as far as competitive yet. I'd say it's a very good success for the fact that it grew this year. It worked, it grew. It was competitive to the field average, and so that's pretty good. So we'll do a little chunk here, make another region, and do the little 30 inch over here. Definitely going to do 60 inch in the future. Try and figure that system out, because you bring in the animal credit units on the backside with the covers, your dollars just go way up. So a couple bushel difference for the same seed and fertilizer cost, but then we get into the whole fertilizer costing is all different, because we're going to start making our own. But with the cattle and the covers, which you can't do as well in the 30 inch, you can't grow as good of covers here. But yeah, you can see on the cover side, or the cover side, the 30-inch side, just the change in stand. You know, you take this pass and it's kind of crappy looking like this was here, and then your next row over, there's several feet. I mean, it's just massive, then a couple rows over. So in a year like this, that's why I didn't really bother with using the scale on the grain cart and measuring each little pass, because it wasn't worth it this year. We got the data we wanted, and the data is, let's try it again.